You want weird food wrapped in weird leaves?
Fast food is ordered all over the world, but not everything served up is a traditional Big Mac or a Whopper. So let's unwrap the 10 strangest fast food menu items from other countries. Kit Kat and Pizza Hut, together at last?
Cake-flavored pizza? Pizza-flavored cake?
Kit Kat is one of the most popular candy bars on the planet. Instantly recognized by its 4 chocolatey wafers, snackers have been breaking themselves off a piece of that Kit Kat bar for more than 80 years. On that note, Pizza Hut is undoubtedly one of the most recognized pizza chains in the world. So what happens when the two franchises collaborate? You get Kit Kat Pops. The Kit Kat Pop is an individual Kit Kat segment wrapped in pizza dough like a sweet pig in a blanket. The result is gooey, melted Kit Kat chocolate with warm and chewy pizza dough. But before you go running to your local Pizza Hut to grab a few of these bad boys, don't bother. Not unless you happen to live in the Middle East. Yes, these tasty creations are a product of Pizza Hut locations in Middle Eastern countries. So unless your next vacation destination is a trip to Oman or Jordan, you're not getting your hands on these. The Kit Kat Pops are by no means the first odd creation whipped up by Pizza Hut in the Middle East. Items such as the cone crust, which is a cone-shaped crust filled with chicken and either cream cheese or honey mustard, and the mini cheeseburger-crusted cheeseburger crown crust pizza are all commonplace items. What makes a McMuffin a McMuffin?
Fried egg sandwich.
Breakfast is, wait for it, the most important meal of the day. Cliché? Yes. True? Absolutely. So, of course, just about every fast food franchise offers a breakfast menu to start your day off right. However, when it comes to fast food and breakfast food, McDonald's McMuffin is probably the most iconic fast food breakfast sandwich on the planet. Of course, there have been variations of the classic breakfast sandwich over the years, such as the addition of sausage, ham, and bacon. However, the meats are standard breakfast fare and are by no means out of place on a breakfast sandwich. On the other hand, McDonald's locations in Poland do things differently when it comes to the McMuffin. Their take on the McMuffin features cottage cheese and radishes, replacing the traditional ingredients.
Well, that's very interesting.
At first glance, the Polish McMuffin is quite eye-catching, with the bright colors of the ingredients and the McMuffin's a larger size. Another aspect of the Polish McMuffin is the health factor. This version of the classic McDonald's breakfast is a lot healthier than the original, as cottage cheese and radishes are a lot more heart-friendly than bacon, sausage, and even egg. At the end of the day, it's hard to get the Egg McMuffin wrong, and the various foreign innovations may be strange, but who said strange can't be delicious? The Colonel's 11 herbs and spices, and egg.
With 12 original herbs and spices.
Asia is a land of deliciously exotic food. However, there are some Asian countries that are often overlooked in the world of food, such as Indonesia. Indonesia's food innovation is both unique and delicious, and this is especially true with their fast food franchises. KFC is beloved worldwide. However, the Southern Fried Chicken chain is particularly popular in Asia, but Asian tastes are often a lot different from those of the Western world.
Many Western countries scare MSG. They think it poison.
So the Indonesian menu might be a bit jarring for anyone used to the traditional KFC menu. Items like the salted egg chicken, for example. This wild take on traditional fried chicken first popped up on the Indonesian KFC menu in 2018 as part of the Taste of Asia menu. The salted egg chicken dish was based on a traditional Indonesian meal, which is a national delicacy. The chicken features a salted egg yolk dressing drizzled over crispy KFC chicken. Unfortunately for fans, the salted egg chicken was only a limited time item. KFC Indonesia did, however, release a seasonal special known as the Gold Spice, which is hot and crispy chicken coated in a blend of salted egg yolk, curry leaves, chili, and sweet basil in 2023. Scallops and abalone on a pizza?
Who will spot the playful abalone?
Pizza is such a versatile food. There are versions of the savory pie that barely resemble the original Italian dish. This is especially true the further you get from Italy. In North America, what we think of pizza is not exactly a traditional Naples pizza, with meats and cheeses that would be out of place on the original version. Moreover, the Asian take, as you'd expect, is also radically different from the original. Interesting toppings will often find their way onto Asian pizzas, and this is on full display at Pizza Hut's entire Taiwan. Over there, the luxurious scallop and abalone pizza is not only a mouthful to say, but it is also a mouthful of ingredients not typically associated with pizza.
Oh. Well, that's kind of weird.
Introduced as a limited-time pizza in 2023 for Chinese New Year, the luxurious scallop and abalone pizza featured scallops, mullet roe, a cured fish, XO sauce, pork, and cheese dumplings on the crust. But the crown jewel on this pizza is the abalone, which is a shellfish and considered a delicacy. While seafood and pizza are usually light years away from one another, this pizza is a hit nonetheless. First time here? Well, you don't need a food degree to hit that subscribe button, so go ahead and smash it. Thanks. This is not your everyday McFlurry.
I understand. It's okay.
McDonald's foreign franchises never fail to disappoint when it comes to interesting takes on classic foods. Take ice cream, for example. The delicious dessert is a worldwide phenomenon. However, in Thailand, one particular flavor of Mickey D's ice cream is not traditional by any means. The chili paste pork ice cream may cause you to do a double take the first time seeing it, but in Thailand, it's as common as the Big Mac and an Oreo McFlurry over here in the West. Garnished with chili paste sauce and light and fluffy shredded pork floss, the chili paste pork ice cream is likely not the first flavor to choose when looking for relief from the heat, but the combination of the sweet and savory flavors have made this ice cream quite the hit.
Are you sure about that?
Meat as an ice cream topping isn't unheard of in the West. Bacon ice cream, anyone? Hey, you know the old saying, don't knock it till you tried it. So next time you find yourself in Thailand, well, go ahead and try it. KFC's Next Level Mochi.
No one likes rice cakes.
The more said about mochi, the better. The small Japanese rice cakes are a treat and a half. Don't let the rice part fool you. These are not the dried disc rice cakes we Westerners are used to. Mochi are soft and moist ball-shaped cakes that also contain delicious filling. Because why not put an exclamation point on a dessert to really hammer the point home? Surprisingly, you won't find a lot of fast food franchises serving up these round cakes. However, in Malaysia, you'll find these sweet little balls of goodness on their KFC menus. These mochi debuted on Malaysian menus back in 2020, but due to their popularity, returned in 2021 and 2022. The golden mochi are taken to another level as these round cakes are deep-fried rather than baked and filled with D24 durian, which is a beloved variation of the fruit. And yes, durian fruit is the fruit that smells like sweaty gym socks. However, the fruit is extremely popular in Asian countries, and while it may have an unpleasant odor, the taste is said to be fantastic.
I'm not going to eat that.
Forget the PSL, how about a pumpkin Whopper?
What the Halloween?
The pumpkin is an iconic fruit. Yes, it's a fruit that most of us instantly associate with freshly fallen autumn leaves, trick-or-treaters galloping through the streets, and a hot pumpkin pie at the center of a table at Thanksgiving. Of course, many fast food franchises have utilized the pumpkin to liven up their menu. Donut franchises such as Tim Hortons and Krispy Kreme both have pumpkin spice donuts that make the rounds around October through to November. Okay, donuts are a given, but what about a pumpkin burger? Who was brave enough to try that one? Never one to shy away from innovation, it was Burger King Japan who was bold enough to serve up the pumpkin Whopper. This Whopper has everything you'd expect on a Whopper, along with some items you're not used to, like a creamy, savory nut sauce made with sesame seeds and assorted nuts, and thinly sliced Japanese pumpkin, or kabocha. These ingredients are all housed between a pumpkin-shaped sesame bun. The pumpkin Whopper may not seem like your typical classic take on the iconic burger, but the limited-time specialty burger was a hit. And let's be honest, there have been a lot more disastrous takes on the Whopper in the past. A Halloween Whopper, anyone? Less said about that one, the better. What kind of donuts at KFC?
Donut.
The oh-so-sweet donut. But what if the donut wasn't sweet at all? Further still, imagine replacing the dough with something a little less traditional, like fish. Now you have an idea of what you might get a glimpse of when walking into a KFC in Singapore. That's right, KFCs in Singapore offer their customers a unique taste on a classic North American treat, the fish donut. Not as crazy as it sounds, these savory circles are just deep-fried fish rings. Fish donuts come in packs of 6 and are not meant to be dipped in your coffee. But why stop at just fish donuts, as the franchise also serves up shrimp stars, which are fried shrimp in the shape of, you guessed it, stars. The donuts and stars are all a part of a seafood snackers combo, and given Asia's affinity for seafood, are likely a big hit, at least in Singapore, that is. How many pizza toppings?
All toppings. More bang for the buck.
The only downside to ordering pizza is agreeing on the toppings everyone wants on it. When in a group, it can be a tough task trying to come to a consensus about the topping. Sure, there's the deluxe, which is to a degree a pizza with everything. However, why not take the idea of the everything pizza and really make it an indecisive pizza eater's dream come true? Luckily, the culinary pizzeria pioneers over at Domino's Japan have done just that with the Best 34 pizza. The Best 34 is a limited-time pizza that boasts a mind-boggling 34 toppings. The pizza is divided into quarters and has 3 different sauces, along with 34 mouth-watering toppings. These toppings include the traditional pepperoni and cheese, as you'd expect, but the Best 34 also comes with exotic toppings such as octopus, mussels, teriyaki chicken, asparagus, corn, Hokkaido camembert, rice cakes, and beef ribs, to name a few. With the massive number of toppings, the Best 34's crust may just collapse under the enormous weight. Unfortunately, there seems to be no plans on introducing the Best 34 in North America anytime soon, so a trip to Japan may be in order. Here are a few honorable mentions, and go ahead and hit that like button. You've come this far. The Double Down Dog, KFC Philippines. Yep, it's exactly what you're thinking, a double down with a hot dog instead of a slice of bacon. The Philippines continues to be a country that seems to keep finding interesting uses for the hot dog. Just check out Jollibee's take on spaghetti. The Nutella Burger, McDonald's, Italy. Over in Italy, this sweet burger is offered alongside classic McDonald's fare. The burger is filled with the nutty, chocolatey spread and continues to be a hit in Europe. Pizza, KFC Singapore. Imagine if fried chicken and pizza collided. Well, imagine no more. Pizza is that vision come to life. A fried chicken breast smothered with mozzarella, marinara, and other assorted pizza faves. Okay, now for number 1. McDonald's pie spin-off.
Anything new with corn?
Corn is in just about everything. You may not taste it, but corn is a major ingredient of most of our everyday food items. But let's talk about some of the classic foods with corn as a showcase. Cornbread is a tasty Southern classic comfort food enjoyed by millions, and Doritos are as popular as ever. So it seems like corn can do it all, even become a pie.
I love cone. Cone.
Picture yourself traveling to Thailand with images of crystal waters and white sands awaiting you. But as soon as you land, you're hungry and spot a local McDonald's. Chances are you'll also spot the corn pie right next to the other, more traditional McDonald's menu items. Yes, McDonald's Thailand offers this interesting take on the classic fried fruit pie. Swapping out the familiar apple filling, the corn pie is loaded with sweet and salty, creamy corn. Since the pie's introduction, it's been making its way across parts of Asia, including South Korea and Malaysia. The pie isn't likely to ever make it stateside, but the pie stands as a reminder that corn really does seem to be in everything. We're serving up great videos 24/7, so just tap or click, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to join our notification squad.